Bill Maher is starting to sound less like a Democrat spokesperson and more like someone completely fed up with where the left is heading. And in this clip, he goes directly after AOC and Bernie Sanders in a way that's probably going to make a lot of Democrats uncomfortable. Watch this.
This F. Bashir would have a real chance. But you got to win the Democratic primary. It's not so easy, but they game the system. They changed it.
And who do you see on the horizon for 2028 in the Democratic primary?
Right now?
Yeah.
Bernie and AOC.
No.
They got the biggest crowds.
That doesn't matter.
It won't sustain itself, but right now they have no leader. Okay? But this is the thing the Republican Party has to understand, too. Both parties lost in the last election. Trump won, okay? And I don't know if that's going to transfer. We should have won 4 more seats in the Senate. If you looked at the last 70 races for the Senate, 69 follow exactly the way
I think it's Moore versus Youngkin. That's where I see it.
Youngkin would be excellent.
Youngkin
it's going to go back to
MAGA adjacent, and then Vance and Jr. will fight it out for that crowd.
AOC and Bernie, and who's at the top of the ticket?
They're going to lead right now.
Who's at the top of that ticket, Kevin? Because if it's not Bernie, he's going to be vice president and wait his turn?
No, it would be. Bernie's been running each time. I'm just saying who's in the lead right now. I don't think that's how it ends up.
But big crowds don't necessarily mean who's the right candidate. You know, when I started...
No, but it drives where the ideas are going to go. It's going to drive the money for a while.
It doesn't make them the winner.
It doesn't make them the winner. You'll have to wait till you'll get 2 years out, and then you'll start seeing these governors that start showing solutions. You also have to know, what is the issue going to be? Are we going to have a foreign policy issue? Are we going to have an economic issue? And who's been the best in leading in that? But right now, for the Democrats, who's going to lead for the next 2 years, the money is going to... AOC outraised everybody in the House.
And it's all small donors.
It's all small donors.
Yeah.
And this is exactly where Trump was when no one gave him a chance at 17. He outraised everybody else. So that's where the base is at, right? And so what will happen, it'll move after the next midterm elections.
Now, honestly, I get the point Maher is making here. Modern politics runs on money, donors, and energizing a loyal base. That's just reality. But at the same time, someone like AOC is way too extreme to win over most Americans nationally. Outside of social media bubbles and hardcore activist circles, a lot of voters are getting exhausted by the non-stop identity politics, culture war obsessions, and far-left rhetoric. People care about inflation, crime, the economy, and everyday life, and Maher's argument is basically that Democrats are losing touch with normal voters while figures like AOC become the face of the party. And if that's the direction Democrats go in 2028, Maher seems to think it could turn into a complete political disaster for them.